Hi guys, this is Laura Lee. I am the chef owner of Ajumama food truck, and for tonight's Trust Fall, you are getting the very same menu that we opened with 10 years ago on April 30th, 2012. This was the menu that I originally dreamed up as being the standard for Ajumama. It was originally going to be a cart, and then we were able to pull through the funding for a full truck, and so we added a couple things. And it's funny because if you saw the picture that Bethia posted, that's from our very first night at St. James Tavern. Thank you, Michelle. And it's funny to see the people in the picture that were kind of new friends at the time, and then the people in the picture that have become great friends, including Bethia and Andy. And I just wanted to say, if you've been there since the beginning and you know who you are, thank you very much. And even if you haven't been with us from the beginning, thank you very much. Your love and support over the last 10 years has meant everything to me, and particularly over the last almost 2 years now, keeping us together in all of this craziness. I can't say thank you enough. So tonight we're returning to some favorites, some that people have been asking about for years. And I'm sorry that we had to switch, just sometimes you got to liven it up, sometimes you have to adjust to who your audience is, and sometimes your hopes and dreams just get crushed. It's fine. So what we have for you tonight is a pork and kimchi pajan. Pajan was the very first thing that went onto the menu. I envisioned the whole idea as kind of a Chipotle, where you pick your own items and then we make it for you. We kept the pajan on for a really long time. And then it just sort of became something where the other items were more popular and it was just becoming more work to keep it on. So tonight we return to the pork and kimchi, which is definitely the most traditional other than a seafood pajan. We've also got our mushroom juk. And juk is the Korean word for like rice porridge or kanji. It's very soothing, very comforting, and it was my plan that would be a great vegan option because there were, no flour, no eggs, no animal products in it. Soup from a food truck's always been a little touchy, and trying to explain porridge to people got really hard. But I know a lot of you have asked about it over the years, and I always say, oh, it'll happen, it'll happen. Well, it's happening. So it is mushrooms, carrots. You'll get a little side cup with some sesame oil, some soy sauce, and some green onions for you to season it yourself. So you can make it as salty as you like, or as sesame as you like, or as much onions as you like. It's really up to you. And then the last item is a tuna gimbap. And if you're not familiar with kimbap, it's very similar to the Japanese maki rolls. The biggest difference is usually kimbap doesn't have any ingredients rolled into it that are raw. They're always cooked, whether it's fish cake or surimi or bulgogi, or in this case, it's kind of like a little tuna salad with perilla leaves. Really popular street food in Korea. No, you don't need dipping sauce. And in fact, it's impolite to use dipping sauce. So that soy sauce is for your juk. This was something that we had on the very first night, and I realized after the very first night that it was a terrible idea and that we should never do that again, except for now, when I have time to make them ahead of time. So you're getting that. You're also getting a selection of banchans, or Korean side dishes. So tonight there is a dried radish that's going to be spicy. I also have some soy pickled peppers from my own stash that I've been making over the summer. You've got kongnamo muchin, which is soybean sprouts that have been cooked and seasoned. And you're also going to have some kimchi and some steamed hobak. Hobak is kind of a catch-all in Korean for squash, but it also includes what we consider pumpkin or kabocha squash. So we've got a little kabocha squash that's been steamed, a little bit of soy and maple syrup, so it's a little sweet and salty. And last but not least, you will be getting some Korean drinks, and it's going to be a mystery because I'm just going to grab them as we fill the bags. That was something I felt really strongly about when we first started, was serving Korean pops and Korean drinks, and it certainly has made us stand out, and people love the little cans and the kind of uniqueness of it. So you will be getting a random 2 random cans, and I hope you enjoy. And again, I wanted to say thank you so much, and thank you so much for trusting us, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye.